Hello, hello! Mike's here again! If you're new to this channel, welcome! My name is Ryuno. I'm an artist, educator, and founder at Playful Grand in Monterey, California. Playful Grand is a social practice art studio where I create inspirational, creative, and educational content and experience and share them with you on social media, as well as teaching and coaching directly with you in person. If you're interested in learning more about Playful Grand, me, and my artwork, please visit the website at www.playfulgrand.com, and I'll put the link in the description below. So I've been making videos about change throughout the month of July, and today I wanted to share my artist talk in the college theater and future educator class, which I mentioned in the last video. And if you haven't seen it yet, please check it out after this video. It's here. The talk in the class was an hour long, and I covered different subjects about art and education. Yeah, in this video, I wanted to share the part that I talk about art history, more specifically about the Renaissance in relation to change, art, education, and society. My intention here is not to glorify nor provide in-depth information and knowledge about the historical event. Instead, what I'm trying to do here is to use it as a point of learning for us people today to learn from it and create a better future in that time of the big change we're facing as a result of the current global pandemic. So this is the very first video I share my class content outside of the classroom, and I also share my learning with you in this video so that you can apply it to your everyday life to create a positive change and better future for yourself. So let's start and learn and have fun. This stuck me, and I thought this is exactly what I'm trying to do with everything I do. As contemporary artists explore ideas, concepts, questions, and practice of the past with the aim to understand the present and envision the future. The process is important for my work. I actually value process more than products. So processes I break kind of down into 3 steps of think, do, share. That's all in our creative process. At least me, to my mind, that's what I do. And let's see what I did putting this presentation together. What did I do? First, I thought, what am I going to talk about in this class? Then I thought about those keywords: art, of course, and pandemic. That's been a big thing for everyone, very universal topic. And old and new, we heard a lot of this word new normal, especially last year. And now maybe some people can't wait to go back to the old normal. Old and new, were they? And value and meaning. Definitely something I did a lot last year, reflecting on what's really important and what wasn't working, what was working before all shutdown and everything. That also influenced me to create certain type of art during the pandemic, and education with the art, and start doing research. So think, it's not just think about some ideas, also expand my knowledge through research to understand the world better. Information like this in my world, this is happening in my head, but like, is it true? Or is there any more information that I can find to support my ideas, support my imagination? Anyone out there doing similar things, or have completely different opinions? Anything. Looking for the information. That's the thinking, brain work to start to put this presentation together. Then I found this Renaissance. I saw connection between the Renaissance and now because Renaissance came out of this big pandemic in mid 1300 called Black Death. And this rebirth happened. So we're kind of in the middle of getting out of pandemic. But what's next? What's new? What we can learn from that past and moving forward into the future. So I got some keywords from that research, moral value, humanism, instead of God as everything became, no, we human are the center of knowledge and this whole experience in the world. Wealth capitalism, it's been going on since the Renaissance and how wealth is distributed. We hear billionaires making a lot of money. Then we hear people getting food stamps, getting free food because can't afford it. Lost jobs during pandemic. What is going on with this wealth and capitalism? Medici family, they were bankers, family of bankers, try to support art, architecture, and creative thing to build that modern city. So this is a time that bridge between the Middle Ages to the modern world that influenced today's world. So, and global economy, that's the age of exploration. European countries getting into different parts of the world, exploring, finding Asia, finding America. So we're now super connected globally. Yeah, there's issues around that as well. And printing press is something interesting because I was majoring in printmaking at graduate school. And this is a time printing press was invented by Gutenberg. And that spread the Bible to a big audience because they were able to print instead of handwriting everything. That was a big invention. Compared to that, what we have is crazy. That's fun. Oh, we spread ourselves to everywhere in a second. So there are similarities between the time and now, and try to learn from that what happened then and what we can do now. So the Renaissance was a unique time for art, architecture, and science to fuse together seamlessly. I want you to think about all those things. STEM is popular, but what else is missing? What we need to really create a better place for all of us. And we have the creativity to create something that's good for not only for a small group, but for a lot of people. And also, this is a time change the way people understand the world around them. Understand what's going on around you. It's what artists do, but as again said, everyone can be artists. How do you understand the world around you through your lens? Think about it and look at Mona Lisa. What is she telling us? I'm always concerned about the position of art in education and society. I believe that art and artists can offer more than just artistic techniques, such as creative thinking and problem-solving skills. The Renaissance might be able to teach us that wealth was a vision, diverse distribution of the resource, and collaboration can create a long-lasting positive impact on our society and the world. But I'm a little person just with passion, motivation, and creativity to make a positive impact on our society. So, this is why I'm trying to create a community here to encourage each other not to be afraid of making a change, actually take action to create a big positive impact on our society with our creativity and collaboration. Whoa, that was a big talk. Anyway, I hope you get some inspiration, motivation, and learning from this video. And if so, please hit a like button and subscribe and share. Please also let me know if you would like to collaborate or work with me in the comment below or email me at hello@playfulgrand.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!